So now I want to go into talk about creating non-work time. So strategies to create non-work time. This is about time where you are not working. So what you want to think about is block out time during the day for you time. Like right now, start to think about what are some strategies you can do to create non-work time. Some of them can be the break ideas you had earlier. Schedule time off to disconnect, disengage, and unplug. That could be an hour. It doesn't have to be that long. But give yourself some time and map it out, schedule it, define it. Determine how to protect your evenings and weekends. They're sacred. You want to make time for your evenings and weekends. Sometimes you have to work on a weekend. Well, then be conscious of the next weekend. Sometimes you have to work in the evening. But be conscious of what are you doing on the next evening. One thing that I've seen work really well is what I call it integrity to the commitment of time. That whatever commitment you make, and if it's, you know what, I'm going to take Tuesday night off, I'm going to leave at 5, I'm going to be home with my family, I'm not going to work the whole evening, I'm leaving my computer here or my phone, I'm going to do whatever it takes, and I'm taking that Tuesday off. Now let's say you're about to leave, you commit to leaving at 5 o'clock. Now something comes up last minute, you got to work till 7, 8 o'clock, you're 2-3 hours over. So now all of a sudden, the next day you had to work later too because the same project needed your attention. And then all of a sudden, you're consumed by this, and that commitment you made gets lost. And so much of making a commitment to things like protecting your evening and weekends is the integrity commitment to time. The concept is when you aren't able to make your commitment, you have to make it up within 48 hours. So the idea behind that, or you could do 24 hours. I've done both. But so let's say you miss a Tuesday at 5 o'clock, you're supposed to leave, go home. You work until 8. The next day, you got to leave at 2. Now, this might not always happen. You're not going to be, but you get the point I'm trying to make, is have that commitment be so strong that if you work a half an hour later, the next day you got to leave a half an hour earlier. So you're constantly offsetting yourself, because if you don't, you're going to start to tip over. That's one way to look at it. And so you got to recalibrate yourself and get yourself back centered and grounded by recognizing, how am I carving out some intention around the dates and times and the experiences I want to have with my family and my friends, so that scheduling and protecting your evenings and weekends is important. Build in a break after international travel. So sometimes you leave on a Saturday, come back on a Sunday. Leave a break, so when you come back for international travel, you maybe leave a weekend so that you can catch up and rejuvenate yourself from the international travel. So that's another big one that people need to be more intentional about. How am I going to transition from the international travel I might have?